Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. It's a Hay House product. I don't have the website. Supportive Oracle cards, Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish, also a Hay House product. I know that this deck is out of print. I'm not sure if she has current things, but if you look up Hay House and I think astrology, I think you'll easily find it. Or, somebody has sent me the website. I see it for a minute, I look on the website, and then I'm like, I don't know where my brain takes the rest of that information, but not here apparently. Alright, so what do we have for Sagittarius? It's very sparse, I'm noticing. This feels already to me like this is going to be dragged out. Not in the sense of like this reading is going to take forever, but like the situation you're dealing with maybe has been going on for quite a while. Is this good or bad is a good question. You have some positive energy around you, though. You do have some positive energy, very positive. Like, you got this Eight of Pentacles energy here where you're standing. There's a lot going on, and I don't feel like you're upset about it. But it's one of those things where you're like, how long can this go on like this for? It's kind of like I'm juggling a lot, but it's like if you're juggling a lot at once, there's a limit to how long you can do that. At some point, you're going to have to sleep. So you can't juggle these things for the rest of your life. And I feel like that's the energy I'm feeling here. Like I'm juggling things, and I need to kind of look around and decide how this needs to go. I'm very tied into this whole situation. But I am seeing the Five of Wands and the Mermaid Magic Seduction. And I feel like this is the challenge energy, like, I got too many things going on. I can't do this forever. And I need to start kind of like passing some of these things on to other people or something. Or I have to put them down and I have to start shutting this down before it falls. Like I have to decide to start shutting it down before it just kind of implodes on me. I'm kind of getting that too. Like this, we're coming to the point where I think we've gone as far as we're going to go with it. Ironically, you are enjoying it. You got the Ten of Cups here. It's a good situation. But I feel like for those of you this is really going to hit with, you're getting that inkling. Like, yeah, I like it. It's kind of like when you've been at a party for a while and you're still having a good time, but just that little nudge in the back of your head says, it's probably a good time to go. And you're thinking, yeah, but it's a good time. Everything's so good. But you're just having that little nudge like, yeah, no, it really is time to go. Like, that's enough. Like, we've had a good time. It's time to go. I will share this because, like, usually I get those nudges once in a great while. And when I get those nudges, it's usually because something's going to go south. Either I'm at a situation where somebody's going to start some trouble or, something's going to go on. And it's kind of like the nudge is there, like, before you regret it, how about you step out now? It was fun. Now go home now. That way, whatever happens after here, you don't have to deal with it because you don't need to. It's not your ball of wax. Let it be. So that's, I don't know, if you're getting those nudges, I feel like it's also kind of like saying, before this has any issues, how about we just move on? You don't have to own any issues. You've had enough. You've done well. Let that be your success and move on. Alright, this card fell out. It is success! Something else is coming. Because this is like dropped out of the deck a little bit farther away from you. It's coming in. You got something else coming. And I feel like that's another reason it's time to, like, it's almost kind of like leave this party now because there's something else you got to go home. There's something better waiting for you at home that you're not expecting. Like, I don't know, a visitor or something. It's kind of like that type of thing. It's like, all right, this was fun. That was great. We had a good time. All right, I should go home. And then when you get home, something better is going on there. It's almost like your favorite person showed up with a movie and your favorite treat. And you're like, we're just going to hang out all night and this is going to be great. It's a great ending to a great night. Kind of like that thing. There's something better coming for you. It's time to shut this down. It's not even that bad, and I give you that. But it's kind of like, it's also something you've had to babysit. Babysit? This is typically the King of Pentacles. The reason I feel like the artist does this is because to make that point, like, you don't have to depend on gender to be the leader. Like, I don't like the idea of the king being looked at as the top either. Like, the king and queen are equal when I read them, just to put that out there. Like, I don't like the idea of one gender being above the other either way. Or any gender. This is something like I feel like it's draining for you too. Like, it seems like you're in control of it more. They're definitely saying you have to make the decision to get out of it. I feel like this makes sense for however that needs to make sense. Either you're literally in control of it, or they're saying you're controlling your experience. Like, if you decide not to go home, it's on you. Because something else very random very quickly is coming in, which I feel like this is right up your alley. This is fun. This is like a great moment. But this whole thing, like whatever's waiting for you, I feel like it's ushering in a whole new era. Something where you're going to feel more in your element. The situation you were dealing with isn't bad, but Earth isn't really a fire connection. Like, that's not really your element. Fire goes with air. Fire doesn't really go with Earth. Not usually. Not in a productive way. Not usually. Like, you can say, yeah, you can use it to temper a sword or something like that, but it's a temporary thing. You don't temper that sword constantly. You temper it once and move on. And I feel like that's your current energy. It's like, you've done your good, you've done what you need to do, let that go. It's something more accommodating, more connected to your energy is coming forward. I feel like a new era is coming in. Because I'm seeing all those planets in the environment, the world is coming in. Something like a new era. It's almost like, if we're going to use that party analogy, like, okay, I know I should go, I don't know why, but yeah, okay, I can do it. You go home and somebody's there with your favorite dessert or treat and whatever. But that's going to, like, maybe this is somebody who's going to usher in something new for your life. A whole new era is coming in. It feels dramatic like that. And it's kind of like whatever you've been doing that for a long time. It's trying to shut this down. You've done that long enough. You've done that juggling act long enough. You can do it. And I feel like, again, it's not even like it's bad. You're just having the inkling like it's time to move on. It's time to move on because something better is waiting to come in. And this isn't going to be able to come in if you don't have the space to accommodate it. You know what I mean? If your house is full, you can't have another person move in. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have any place to put them, they can't move in. You need to get rid of some of this stuff. It's kind of like we need to get rid of some of this stuff so we can get new things in. That's what I'm getting. There's a lot of passion coming in with this too. Ace of Wands, the World, the Eight of Cups, very positive energy, but it's kind of, I feel like this is another thing saying we got to move away from what was good before to go to something better in the future. It's going to take some time to really develop. This is also a developing energy, but this seems to be, I feel like that's right up your alley. Kind of like, yeah, if it's developing, if it's good to start with and we can develop it even better, I feel like you're here for it all day, all night. If it starts off good and you can develop it better, like, that's awesome. It's kind of like, you know, taking a trip to your favorite location. Maybe you want to take a trip to Fiji or whatever. And you're like, that's awesome to begin with. But when we get there, we get to find much better things. We get to do this. We get to do that. There's much better things to add into this. That's even better. That's kind of how I feel about that. Like, I'm getting kind of excited about it. I'm not even the one. I'm not a Sagittarius. But I'm kind of excited about that. You got prosperity coming in. Isis inspiration is kind of like, in this situation, I feel like it's saying the universe is looking out for you. Time for something better. Time for something good. You're going to be making memories in this situation. I'm definitely I'm very much an intuitive reader. Sometimes I feel like I have to put that out there because the Six of Cups is definitely a history card, but I feel like what you're going into, you're making memories that, like, these are going to be moments. These are going to be important moments for your life. Like, you know what I mean? When you meet people and you do things and you're just kind of like looking back on that period in your life, this is going to be one of those moments you're going into where it's going to like create memories you're going to hold on to for the rest of your life, and they're going to mean a lot to you. Very strong energy with that. It just seems like it comes in very randomly, but it's going to stick. A lot of success here. A lot of success. Is there anything else you're going to be making memories? The time you're going into, I really feel like you're going to look back on that time very fondly once it's passed. So I also feel like maybe that's the one thing I also want to put out here. Like, if you're somebody who journals, or you like to take pictures, or you like to take videos, save them in a place where you can review them later. Like, make sure that you do that. For example, like if you like to journal, maybe at the end of the day or when you've got a page filled up, take a picture of that, email it to yourself, put it in a special folder so that way in case you can't find that book, you still have a place to look at it, because I feel like these memories are going to mean a lot to you. I really do. You're going into a time where these memories are going to mean a lot to you, and you want to document it so you can look back on it in a positive way. Are we good? Good. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Also, if you're interested, the donation information is below, of course, if you're interested. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.